Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Claire and I put out videos about luxury bags and accessories. So if that is your thing, please click on the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, you'll know when I upload a new video. I have an unboxing today, and this is an unboxing of a brand that I do already own a few bags from, but I've never actually unboxed anything from this brand on my channel before because it's been quite a while since I bought anything from this brand. And this is actually a Longchamp unboxing. So here is the box with the bag in it. Now, as I say, I do already own some Longchamp bags. Here are just a few of them. These are my Les Pliages tote bags. Now I do have, what have I got here? I've got 4 in the medium size, black, navy, beige and red, and I've got one large one in the black. I do have a few other Longchamp Les Pliages bags, totes, and a couple of other styles of the Les Pliages bags, and I've got a couple of limited edition ones as well. And yeah, I do use them. I find them a really useful, practical bag. I do use those tote bags very much for travel, so I really do think they are a very useful and practical bag. And my limited edition ones, there's one that I haven't actually used, and I keep thinking about selling it, and then when I pull it out and think, oh, maybe I should sell it, I look at it and think, oh no, I really like it, I need to use it, I should use it. And then I put it away thinking, right, I'm going to use it, and then I don't, and then I pull it out again and think maybe I should sell it. So I'm not sure about that one. And then there is another one that I've got, again, a limited edition one, I think my husband bought me many years ago, and I did use that quite a bit, but I just haven't used it for a while. So very much a brand that I think a lot of, and I do like some of the bags that they produce. I think they produce some really, really lovely bags, and I think this is one of them. So hence why I've just actually bought myself a bag from Longchamp for the first time for quite a while. Now, the reason I bought this bag is thanks to the wonderful Nick from the channel Living Life Loud with NJS, because I didn't know this bag existed until I saw it on his channel. Now, if you know Nick, you know that he is the Longchamp aficionado. He is such a big Longchamp fan, and he has some beautiful Longchamp bags. He's also got some lovely personalised bags, and I do really love his Longchamp collection. And I think on a recent video he said that it can be a very underrated brand, and I completely agree with him. I think it can be, and I think sometimes, I believe, as he said, unless you actually own one, or until you own a Longchamp bag, you don't realise just what a good brand they are, and you know, and just how durable and lovely and really functional and useful their bags are. So yeah, I think I've said that quite a bit on this video already about how useful their bags are. So this is why I've bought this one, because I'm viewing it as a very useful and functional bag. Now, I actually bought this bag from Harrods, so it arrived from Harrods, and this is a true unboxing. I haven't opened it yet. I have seen the bag in person. I had in mind to purchase a different Longchamp bag, and this was for travel, primarily for my trip to New York in what is now, at time of filming, only a few weeks. It's getting scarily close, and I don't feel very organised for it. But this is, you know, me starting to get organised for it. But yeah, I had in mind to buy a particular Longchamp bag, and when I've unboxed this, I'll show you the bag I was going to buy. And I went to look at the bag, and I really liked it. Again, very functional, very practical, but I wasn't blown away by it. And I'd seen this bag, as I say, on Nick's channel, and they had this in the store as well. So I had a look at this and I really liked it. And I needed to go away and have a think about it. And, you know, we say here on luxury YouTube, buy what you love. And I was thinking about it, and I was thinking to myself, I really ought to practice what I preach. I say on my channel, buy what you love. I liked the other bag. I could see how it would be very, very functional, but I wasn't head over heels in love with it. And I'm not discounting it. It still might be a bag I buy in the future. But when I saw this bag in person, I'd seen it on the website, I'd seen it on Nick's channel, I really liked it. And when I actually saw it in person, that's when I started loving it. And as I say, I went away and thought about it, and I thought, do you know what, I need to buy the bag I love. And this was the bag I loved. This was the one that really blew me away. You know, very simple, very straightforward bag, but I really liked it. It appealed to me, and I felt that this was the one I wanted to buy. So enough waffling and rambling, let's get into it. Now, there might be a bit of noise here, and Harrods packages lately are notoriously difficult to get into, so I'm going to hopefully not take too long. Right, so pull that off, and then that comes off. What do we do now? I think, as I say, they're a bit difficult to get into their packaging these days. One. Right, I think that will open. Okay, there we go. So, still won't open. There we go. Right, so we open up, and it's just plenty of cardboard, which is all stuck together, so I have to try and get that open as well. Bear with me. Right, oh, okay, so the bag is just there. It's not in a dust bag, it's not in a bag or anything like that, it's just there. So, let me pull this up and you will see the grand reveal. And there is the bag. So let's take it out. Put the box over there. And there we go. And so we have the Longchamp on one side. We have the Horsey Racer on the other side. This is in ecru, I believe, and it's got on it, it's called the Longchamp Essential Toile Tote in ecru. I'm sure on the website it was called something else. I'll have to put the name of it up here of what it was called on the Harrods website. This is in the ecru and it's got black trim. Now, the one I saw on Nick's channel, he bought a different colour, different trim, and I'm going to link his video down below of his unboxing of this bag so you can see which one he bought. But I saw that and I really liked the bag, and I went online and saw that they did it in a couple of different colours. He mentioned the different colours when he was unboxing his, and yeah, I just really like the look of the black one. And the other one I was going to go with, I believe is called the Le Pliage Energy Tote, or there's a few different energy totes, and it's this one here. Again, I'll put it up on the screen and show you. And I was going to get it in the clay colour, and as I say, I still might get that. It's a very lovely bag. The material, rather than being nylon like the Le Pliage totes I've already got, it's canvas, and it's white clean. So although it's a pale colour, they sort of said to me just soap and water and it wipes really clean, and I could tell from the feel of it that it was a very good bag for cleaning and being able to keep it clean. I don't know how this one will fare. This is canvas, this is a fabric bag, and obviously it is pale, so I was a little bit wary at first about this one, thinking maybe it's going to be, you know, prone to get dirty. But as I say, in the end I followed my heart. This was the one I really loved. I really liked the look of it. It's inside is one big space with a couple of pockets. It's got a couple of open pockets this side, and then it's got a big zip pocket here on the inside, and it's got press studs. So you can use the press studs to close the bag, and then I think you can cinch the bag in as well at the sides with these press studs and kind of make it more this shape. But obviously I like it this shape. Now, I do believe that this is the bag that I very recently also saw on Dale from Dale's Addictions channel. I didn't know she had this bag, but she was talking, I believe, about some bags she hasn't used so far this year, and she mentioned that she'd got this bag and it was one she hadn't used. And yeah, I didn't even realise she had this bag, so I wasn't influenced by Dale because I didn't know she had the bag, and I've only just found that out, but I definitely was influenced by Nick. So thank you, Nick, for making me aware that this bag actually existed, because really until I saw it on your channel I didn't know. So yes, I have bought it as a kind of a travel bag, as a tote bag. This is the sort of travel bag I like, you know, just for going on an aeroplane. I like a bag I can put over my shoulder like that. I was initially worried it might be too small, but then I thought to myself, I don't really want to go on with a massive bag. And I think this will be just the perfect size. I wanted actually to compare it to my Le Pliage in the large, because this is about the size that the other one is that I was looking at as well, which I say the energy one. This is just a standard Le Pliage bag, and I think, yeah, they are about the same size. So yeah, I think I think the measurements are very similar as well, so there isn't really very much in it. Certainly the handle drop there seems to be the same. Obviously this bag is lighter and folds up. The energy tote doesn't fold up, by the way. I did ask that when I went to have a look at it. I said, does it fold up like the other Les Pliage totes? And they said no, it doesn't. This is obviously a bit heavier and doesn't fold up, although I guess it's not as pliable as the other one. It will certainly squash it down and go under the plane seat in front of you. So yeah, so that's going to be probably going to be my travel tote bag. I may take this one as well because this folds up and can pop into a suitcase just in case we need an extra bag for bringing things home if we buy anything when we're over there. But yeah, I'm hoping that this one will be the one I take. I did have a look at a Burberry one. There was a new Burberry one out which I thought was really lovely, but I went to have a look at that and it is very, very big. I think the dimensions are actually a bit bigger than what I'm allowed on the plane, because I'm certainly allowed a cabin suitcase and I want to take a cabin suitcase, and I'm allowed another piece of hand luggage, and that's got to conform obviously to certain dimensions, and I'm sure the Burberry was a bit bigger. And again, I'll put a picture up on the screen of it. It was quite expensive, so I really wanted to go and look at it. I felt it was a bit expensive for what it was, but it was a lovely fabric, but the big problem with it is it didn't fasten. It was one great big open space. It had pockets around the sides that were zipped, but the actual main compartment you couldn't close it, and it was very, very big. I like the fact that it had these long handles to go over the shoulder, and it also had short handles, but yeah, I just felt for that sort of money it wasn't quite what I wanted, and I was a bit worried about not being able to close it properly. There wasn't even like a little toggle or a press stud or anything just to close it up. Obviously I know you can buy handbag liners, bag liners that you can zip up at the top, but I didn't feel I really wanted a liner if I bought that bag because of the way it was constructed and the whole deal with it. I didn't really think a liner would work. For this, I probably am going to get a liner. I need to have a think about it because I have only just unboxed it, and I haven't really had a chance to have a proper look and sort of really react to it. I mean, I do really like it. I have obviously seen it in store and know that I liked it very, very much. But yeah, I'm thinking I probably might get a liner for this. I'll see. I have been chatting to Handbag Angels. I've never actually bought any of their liners before, but I particularly like their Longchamp liners, and I did contact them and say, I'm thinking of buying this Les Pliage Energy tote, which one of your liners would fit this? And they came back and told me, but now I'm going to have to go back to them and say, actually I've changed my mind, I've not bought that, I've bought this one, and I don't think they have one for this, so I'll have to find out if they have one that might already fit, or I'll see if they'll actually make me a custom one for this. I'll have to have a think about that. But yeah, that's sort of where I am with that. I might, as I say, get a liner. I need to have a proper look at it and think about what I'm putting into it and whether I think it needs a liner. Because it is the ecru inside as well, I might get a liner just to, keep it clean, and that sort of thing. So yeah. I was thinking of getting my new Les Pliage, the other one, or even this one from John Lewis, because I have some John Lewis vouchers. But Harrods recently have had a couple of their 10% weekends where if you're a rewards card holder you do get 10% off, and Longchamp is included. So I decided ultimately to order it from Longchamp, get my 10% off, and I am always shopping in John Lewis, so I know I will use my John Lewis vouchers for other things. But I thought, yeah, I might as well take advantage of the 10% off, get some Harrods points as well for purchasing this. So I will link this down below so that you can see where it's available. As I say, it is available from Harrods, John Lewis, directly from Longchamp, obviously. So potentially, this will come to New York with me as my travel tote. Yeah, so let me know what you think down in the comments. Thank you again, Nick, for effectively letting me know this was available. Please check out Nick's unboxing. He has a different colour, and I was very tempted by the colour he's got because it's really stunning. But go and check out his unboxing if you haven't. And yeah, in the meantime, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you everyone ever so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Bye everyone.